Houthis' rejection of truce extension comes at a time when its backer, Iran, is facing growing internal pressure from nationwide protests and international criticism over its domestic crackdown. The following report has more details.
The Houthis' decision to reject the extension of the United Nations brokered truce on October the 2nd is no surprise. Under mounting pressure from the United Nations over its faltering commitment to the agreement, the Iran-backed Houthi militia favored disengagement from the process and a return to violence. Within hours of the truce expiration, a Houthi spokesperson implied there could be attacks on Saudi Arabia and UAE installations, and violent confrontations erupted north of the city of Taiz as the militia attempted to infiltrate army positions. Although the truce, which began on April the 2nd and was extended twice, was successful in significantly reducing violence, Houthi violations have been gradually increasing. They've completely refused to lift their humanitarian blockade of Taiz, proposing to open roads that would advance their military aims instead of expanding humanitarian access. The escalation and rejection of international initiatives have coincided with increasing internal and international pressure on Iran following the brutal death of Mahsa Amini. The growing chorus of global criticism of Tehran is creating a significant threat to the Iranian regime, likely strengthening the strategic alliance between the Houthis and the Islamic Republic. The UN Special Envoy Hans Grunberg had presented a comprehensive plan on releasing detainees, relieving a Houthi siege of Taiz, adding additional destinations for flights from the Houthi-controlled Sana'a airport, and urging the Saudi coalition to remove restrictions on the entry of fuel ships into the port of Hodeidah. All of this, as well as a nationwide and regional ceasefire and the start of an inclusive political process, was presumed to be in the works. However, given the Houthis' control of key cities in northern Yemen, they have no incentive to share power. The international community must pressure the Houthis to accept the truce and cease hostilities. The United Nations needs to reconsider its strategy, as attempts to appease the Houthis will only embolden the leadership to continue rejecting the truce.